Hello everybody, and thank you for clicking on this video. And in this one, I am back bringing you another commentary. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you my final thoughts on Star Wars Battlefront the beta before the game comes out. So let's get right into it. And before I do, I just wanted to give out two notes, and that is I'm going to be referencing my first impressions of the game, which the video will be linked down in the description. And also, I apologize if my voice sounds kind of different, and that's because I have a sore throat right now, and I might be coming down with something, so I sound a bit different, but bear with me on that. And just so you know, this is my personal review. So without further ado, let's get right into the topic. And here's some things that I want to cover. First thing is the spawns. I really feel as though the spawns are pretty wonky. I got a bunch of fine, completely normal spawns, but I also got a bunch of crappy spawns. Like, I spawned right into a gunfight. I spawned right into a bunch of stuff, and I really didn't like the spawns because sometimes I'll just be moving up, I'll just be walking along, I see one guy, kill him, then another guy comes around, then by the time just before I respawn, I see that there's 5 guys that just spawned, so I knew I was gonna die because 5 guys just spawned all of a sudden, one after the other after the other. And a lot of the times, what happened is I'll just be walking along and then I'll see a guy spawn like literally 6 feet in front of me. So I just go and shoot him. And I think that the spawns are pretty wonky. If they were to fix that, that would just be great. And the other thing I really want to address is that the Walker game mode, the name escapes me of what the game is called. It's what you're watching on screen. It's kind of imbalanced in the way that the Empire 9 out of 10 times have all the time that I've played in the beta will win. It's because what does the Empire have to do is they have to make sure that the stations, the uplink stations, don't get activated. And if you want the rebels to win, they literally have to take every single uplink. And it can be really hard because they have to take it, they have to plant it so that they can get Y-wing attacks. So you plant it, they have to defend it, then you have to go to the other one and defend that. And I found it really hard to be able to do that. And even if I know that there's a game that I played that the enemies were better than me. Like, I wasn't doing that great, and like they were really good players. But it's just because they were the rebels. And I just find that it's so hard to take out 2 of them. And I just want to make sure that this is not just going to be a whine fest of me complaining, but these are some 2 things I would really like to address. And I really feel as though if there was only 1 walker, it would be more balanced, because 2 is really just a lot for me. And moving along with some of the benefits, I still have to say I ran into no glitches, which is really good. I mean, usually with betas, there's a bunch of glitches, and even with games such as Advanced Warfare, there are glitches on day 1. So I think that they, on the glitch side and the graphics side, they did phenomenal. And when it comes to the connection, because a lot of times when it comes to betas, especially like the Black Ops 3 beta in recent memory, you had kind of a hard time connecting to some betas. But in this game, I really had no problem with connections, except as though there's this one error that at least bugged me on PlayStation 4, and that was if, let's say, you were playing and you just shut off your console after you were done, you wouldn't connect. Like, the server would say, like, you can connect to the game, but you couldn't play online services. But, oh, my voice is cracked there. But it's really not that big of a deal. All you have to do is, once you know what you have to do, it's very simple. All you have to do is hold down the power button, close down the application, restart it, completely fine, no problems there. And overall, I think that this beta was a fantastic one. I mean, the gameplay, I really like it. I hope that they add more guns, because I don't want this to be like the Titanfall beta where there really wasn't any guns and they didn't really add any from the full game, from the beta to the full game. But other than that, I don't know other complaints. I mean, it was a very solid beta. I mean, the guns, they played very well. I just hope that there's more in the full game. Other than the spawns, I would like to see a bit of rework so that you wouldn't really get as many 5 guys spawn right in front of you. But that's really it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please remember to smash that like button, and if you really enjoyed my content, please subscribe. And thank you once again for watching this video, and before I go, I just want to say the music in the background will be linked down in the description. So other than that, goodbye.